What is up, guys? Cool Hand Hefe here. Today we have some guest footage from Jarhead Many Numbers. I call him that because his gamer tag is Jarhead and it has at least 24 numbers behind it. So, we are in the Iowa today and we are going to put some people to the sword. Now, I know a lot of you folks are going to ask, why are we backing up? Well, if you check out the spawn points, we just got lucky enough to spawn in the center of the map. So we're backing up right now to give us some room to work. And if you will notice, we're keeping our hull at a decent angle to where we can kind of react to the incoming fire. Put some rounds on that gentleman, a good citadel right off the jump, 15k off the gate. It's an excellent start. We're going to reload now here, see if we can't put some more rounds down range. Now, as far as the map goes, we don't have a whole lot of threats here coming towards us at this time, so we can kind of focus this gentleman, albeit isolate him a little bit. Man, gosh, I was watching this replay, and I am just envious of that dispersion. That is literally the tightest dispersion I've seen in any battleship game, yet he might have got a lucky roll, or else my battleship commanders suck. One or the other. Moving on. Now, as you can see there, the first shot there, we took 15k off of him. We took 13 and some change now, and it's just stacking on top of stacking. Wow, that is a good hit right there. Got a nice citadel action there. And we're not necessarily just coming in and laying the smack down, but we are taking a piece of them at a time. And 4 parts, 4 quarters equals a hole, and that's exactly what we did. We dug a hole. He dug a hole for himself to lie in. So moving on, we have a target here. Looks like about to present himself coming out of cover. We're going to go ahead, turn the engines over, move up just a little bit. Now we do have to be very careful. There are 2 enemy DDs on the team, so we kind of have to keep our head on a swivel, and we don't want to get too committed. That's an easy mistake you see a lot of battleship guys make, is they go in there and they just commit too much. You don't necessarily want to do that, just simply for the fact you don't have the speed maneuverability to get out of those given situations, nor do you have the turret traverse if things go really pear-shaped. Now we have, looks like a gentleman coming in from our 12, and we have one from our 9. So we do have our choice of targets, and if you look at the range, we are messing with big boy ranges here. This is the type of ship that can hit you from 3/4 of the way across the map. So there's not a whole lot of hiding. The only hiding you can do is behind a hill, and gosh darn it, you better make sure it's a big hill, because if you hide behind a little hill, little island, these rounds are going to get out there and they're going to touch you. We've got a good spread here coming in. Didn't do tons of damage, just by the way that gentleman is angled. You can see there he had his hull angled up a little bit. Possibly not by design, but either way, it happened. And we didn't have much else to really shoot at, so you figured might as well throw it at him. Now this gentleman right here is making a run on our homie right here, and he is turning his side. This is not a good look for us. He's going to throw torps. Boom, there they are. Holy guacamole, that is a lot of torps for a cruiser. And down he is going. Spoiler alert, folks, I have seen this video. It is a fact. He is a dead man. When you have that many torps in that shallow, short of a distance there, it's just not going to work out for you. However, we are sitting here, and we are almost loaded, and we are most certainly going to send this gentleman back to the water garage for his transgressions. He may have us on DPM, but we have him on Alpha. Goodbye, good sir, and good day. Now, we had a little bit of fire there. We went ahead and put it out. And that's the thing, guys. In a battleship, you have to be okay with being on fire. Now, we are backing up again because we have a smoke cloud to our 12 o'clock. That is indicative of a destroyer there. And as you can see, we have torps coming towards us. Now, we're not necessarily worried about moving because there's nothing we can do at this stage. If it's going to hit us, it's going to hit us. And by God, it hit us. And I mean, wow, we're taking on water. This is just not a good look for us. Now, we did have to piece in another piece of footage there, hence the little jump. And also, guys, let me know if the audio is a little goofy, because I had to adjust the sound of this video down considerably, because it was much louder than my standard footage. Moving on. Still taking on water. This is not a good look for us. We need to make some things happen. The crew is probably waist deep right now. This is, you would think standing in seawater while you're on a ship would kind of expedite things. You think you would possibly get an efficiency boost, because I sure know I would bail out a lot faster if I was in that given situation. But you know what? Wargaming hasn't thought of that, and I am okay with it. So we're going to go ahead and use the kit there, put a cease to that water coming in there, and now we're going to go ahead and move up. We've got 3 guys left on the board, and we're in the 6 digits as far as the damage goes. We're at 107,000, and we're just out here making it happen, putting them in submission. I mean, CobraClutch.org, we're just making it happen. We have a gentleman over here from our 9 o'clock. We're going to see if we could possibly get a firing solution on him. We have to be very cautious because he's behind that island. We don't necessarily want to waste a DPM, not in this late stage of the game where every single shot's going to count. So we're going to wait till we kind of swing around this small island here, and then maybe we can kind of line up a better shot, get a better firing solution, if you will, and put him at the bottom of the channel. Nothing's happening yet, but we're almost in range. We can see him right here. We're going to wait till we get a good shot here right through this little gap. We're going to go ahead and send it and see what happens. It's looking pretty good. I'm not 100% sure about his hull. He may be a little bit more angled than we like, and he is. We did not do very much damage at all, and we had a good solid hit. We're going to go ahead and throw the AF guns over the hill there on the island, see what happens. And it did something, just not very much. Same as the 2 4 guns, the two super firing 4 guns. So now we're just essentially waiting for the enemy to reveal themselves, for them to show their hand, before we can really get any more shots down range. The guns are almost back online, and we are ready to rock. Now somebody is going to show themselves eventually, and they are going to pay dearly for it. Now we are going behind a low island. That doesn't necessarily mean we're going to lose shots. We saw that gentleman heading to the other side of his respective cover, and now we're going to try to cut in hard left and see if we can't come over there and beat him to it. Excuse me. We're cutting around this small island here, and hopefully by the time this gentleman pulls out from his cover, we can give him a good solid bracket and give him what for. I think we can do it. It just all depends on whether or not this fella is going to play ball. And it looks like he's being baited out by the other gentleman right there, firing on him from our left-hand position, possibly 9 o'clock. We've got some good shots on here. AF guns are not really going to be a thing. Decorated him pretty decent right there. No citadels, but some decent damage. AF guns are still playing catch-up. That's fine. We only have one back there. Oh, and Jarhead is going to pull a maneuver. The Jarhead maneuver, swinging the rear end around to get it into play. He's close enough now. Secondaries are going off. Just got another medal. Man, we're making it happen. We're setting him on fire here with our secondaries, and we go ahead and decorate him with the AF gun. 4 guns are loaded by now. We go ahead and put a shot into that gentleman. Not a whole lot of damage, sadly, but you know what? That's fine. It all can't be Shakespeare. I mean, we're coming out here and we're making it happen. We're 126k now. You know, there's little to nothing else we could have done in this game to make it better. It all boils down to RNG, and for the most part, we have had an excellent RNG run. The front guns here are almost loaded. We're almost about to hit him with the 4 guns. And it is, oh, yep, there it goes. He is absolutely decorated. Now we have this one remaining DD left, which is not going to be an easy hunt, I will tell you that. Normally, you know, the DDs are the last left alive on the map. and this is no exception. And I think he's going to give us a run for our money if we don't get torped in the process. It's a very delicate situation, but look at those medals. We've got medals stacked on top of medals. I've never seen this level of murder in this ship. It's amazing. We are detected, obviously. The DD is out there. We know he's not in a smoke cloud, but I mean, he's probably out there posted up somewhere, has eyes on us, and we're going to try to go out here and make the murder on him. See what we can do. We just decided to throw our spotter plane, which is a good move for us. It'll kind of let us know if torps are coming in, and it'll also try to spot the actual DD for us. It looks like, unfortunately, the timer's going to run out before we actually get to go out here and hunt this DD down, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and just, be okay with the fact we knocked down 134,000. 135,000 damage. Amazing game. We went out there, guys. We made it happen. We murdered every single thing in our path. Nobody was spared. 134,000 damage, 695 kills all day. Amazing match. Guys, hope you enjoy. We'll see you next time.